The next thing we're going to look at is how electricity actually flows around a circuit. So we're focusing on circuit electricity for the next few videos. And the name we give electricity when it flows around a circuit is current, or electric current. So current is the flow of electrons, which remember have a negative charge, around a circuit. Flow of electrons which have a negative charge around a circuit. So we can think of it just like the current of a river. It's the thing that's actually moving around the circuit. It's electrons going around. So the way that current flows, it always starts at the energy source. And here's a diagram of a really simple circuit. We have our energy source here, which is a battery. Technically, a battery is called a cell, unless we hook up lots of batteries together. And then we can technically call it a battery. So in this cell, every energy source produces lots of electrons, and it produces them at the negative end, or the negative terminal. So electrons are produced at the negative end. And remember early on when we learnt about charge, if we have lots of negatively charged particles near each other, negative charges will repel. So the electrons will try and move away from each other as quickly as possible. And if the battery keeps producing more negative charge, then the only way for the electrons to push away is through the circuit and along the wire. And then the electrons already in the wire, they get pushed along too. And then they move near other electrons. So every electron is continuously pushing each other along in one direction. And the electrons keep pushing each other around. There's so many electrons that we can barely count them. There's trillions and trillions of electrons, and they keep pushing each other around until they get back to the energy source, where they get taken up. So we can see here overall, current flows from the negative end of the energy source to the positive. And that's one of the most important things to remember about current. It flows from the negative to the positive terminal.